This is the next section in my Uromastyx care guide. I'm Phillip Lietz. This section is titled Finding a Uromastyx. The genus Uromastyx is rarely bred in captivity in the USA. This fact is changing with time, and as of this writing, 2019 to 2020, there are increasing numbers of keepers having success breeding them. However, consistent availability remains a big challenge when trying to locate animals for sale. A useful rule is that 99.9% of all Uromastyx in captivity are imported from the wild. There are upsides and downsides to purchasing a wild-caught animal, but the reality is that most buyers don't have a choice. Both captive-bred and wild-caught animals have the same potential for becoming great pets, though it's likely that a wild-caught individual will take significantly longer to adjust to captivity. Wild-caught Uromastyx may have injuries or parasites that need to be treated, while you can usually expect a captive-bred animal to be in top condition. Whenever possible, supporting captive breeding efforts is the best choice for both the animal and for the keeper and should be made your priority. Most breeders' availability is seasonal, so expect more difficulty in finding these lizards for sale in fall and winter. There are great resources in Facebook groups listed at the end of this article that provide information to help buyers locate breeders. Beware that many sellers, mostly wholesalers, claim their animals are captive bred without being able to verify this claim. Sellers who cannot show photographic evidence of their breeding success, or at least give you the name of who produced the animal so you can verify, are very likely selling wild-caught Uromastyx. This isn't necessarily the fault of the dealer, since oftentimes they are told the lizards are captive bred by those exporting from their country of origin or by the people who sold them the animals in the first place. There have always been rumors of, quote, farms in parts of Uromastyx native countries, but I have yet to see much in the way of credible evidence of the existence of such places, and assume anything labeled as, quote, farm bred is in fact a wild-caught animal. The same rules for picking a healthy lizard of any kind apply to picking a Uromastyx. If you have the option to choose from more than one animal, try to pick one that has visual signs of good health. These signs include good muscle tone and body weight, little to no scarring on the scales and skin, bright and clear eyes, no difficulty breathing, and a mostly clean ventral area. Other concerns that are worth noticing are obesity, bite marks or injuries from past or possible present cage mates, swollen digits or eyes, missing digits, or any challenges in typical physical movement, and any crust or just discharge around the mouth and gums. And this is distinct. This is not in the care guide. This is my addendum. That is distinct from the snout that naturally collects around the nose of most Uromastyx. The discharge or crust that I'm referring to in this case is off-colored, so it's not like the white salt that you see from snout, and it's not around the nose most of the time. It's around the gums and mouth opening. Any new pet may require veterinary care, but picking the right animal can help make that much less likely. Friendliness exhibited by a Uromastyx may not be a good reason for picking one animal over another. This is because it is very common for a Uromastyx to behave in a relaxed manner in one setting and then revert to a skittish and shy state when moved to a new home. Expect any Uromastyx to be shy, flighty, and averse to handling in the initial months of bringing it home. This goes for captive-bred animals as well, but don't be discouraged. These animals can live for 30 to 50 years when cared for properly. So a few months of shyness in the beginning is nothing compared to the long-term trust and relationship you can build with your animals over years of patient work. The next section will be over housing.